Hi, here's a review of the Diaphan telescope. It's 90 millimeter aperture and 800 millimeter telescope. And so I've taken it out of the shipping case, and here you can see the package, nicely packaged, nicely wrapped. And I will open this up and let's take a look inside. And so let's open up this box, and it is looking very nice. Here we go. There we go. Look at this. Very nice case. Very good canvas, tough material, very durable. It's got good handles. It's got Velcro closure on it. And so the zipper, everything seems to be intact and looking good. So let me open this up. I'm gonna unzip this, and here we go. And inside here, you can see that it is quite well packaged. You can see in here. In here, okay. And so what I see in here in this package is pretty good. This looks like a frame, part of the frame, or part of the, or maybe that mid-level piece for the telescope. And then there's a nice large instruction book here. Instruction manual, the Diaphan 90800 telescope. And what's really wonderful about this instruction book is that it's got nice, clear, large print instructions. No more squinting down and trying to figure out reading things and so on, but well pictured and step-by-step instructions. So this will prove to be very helpful as we assemble this product. And as we continue to unwrap this, we've got more supplies here. We've got this strap down, and this is the, looks like this is the easel part, and it is well packaged in here. And it's a little stuck, but that's because there's another bag here of accessories. This is a nice tripod. We'll look more closely at this as we unpackage everything. And then there's another wrap here, and here is the telescope itself. Nicely packaged, nicely wrapped. I really like this white color. You can see the good size of this, and it's looking really good so far. So very excited to continue to unwrap this. And so here we go. We got this particular wrapping. This is for the telescoping easel, or yeah. So okay, looks like it's pretty decent. Looks like you got a couple of knobs here. You can lower the legs. And it is pretty easy to do. It's a tripod. It's got 3 legs. And what we've got here is, let's see how this height is. And so now I've got it down, and very good. Excellent height distance. You got a swivel here that works very well. And so let's see what else we can package in here. I should read the instructions, but I'll continue that in a second here. I've now got my instruction book open, and it says to follow these installation steps. I've already extended the legs on the tripod, and now this middle piece is kind of the cover, and it looks like install the accessory discs and flatten the stand. Okay, so that just kind of goes into place here, and it easily is able to stay on there. Now I'll show you guys a picture of that. Okay, I got that stand installed, and it's just twists right on. Need to press down a little bit, not too difficult to do, and it fits under the clips. And so that's good to remember. And remember that it's the lip side that is up. And so that would be important to remember. Otherwise, it'll be hard to fit. Now we'll go ahead and take the telescope itself and unpackage this here. It is very lightweight, but yet not something that is overly fragile. It looks very, very good. We got the tag on here, so I can take that tag off. And then the instruction says to simply slide it into place. And so we got the mat here, so we are supposed to loosen the screw and then it can slide right in. So I've loosened the screw that is on the back side here, this one right there, and then this will sit right here, and it looks like it just slides right in. So yeah, slide that in and perfect. And then it would be to just easily tighten the screw, and it looks like it is nicely in place there. And now I've got the finder scope here. It's found inside this accessories packet, and which is really, again, good material and matches the exterior package. And so let's take a look at this finger scope. And the instruction says to loosen the screw, slide the finger scope base into the slot, and then tighten the screw. So let's see how that works. So here's what I need to do first. Is actually to take apart the finder scope base, which is this little gadget. And so it will slide right into this position here, and it looks like this is the right way. Loosen that, and it slide right in. Unscrew that a little more, then tighten that. There we go. Pretty simple, right? So it's right there. And then now we take the finder, and now we will loosen the 3 screws that are around here, and then we will slide it into the base. So the 3 here needs to be loosened. And then now, let's see if we can slide it. I guess we're going to slide it this way. And I guess how far you slide it in is pretty subjective. You can make adjustments if you need it a little closer, a little further away. And so, be careful, these are very fragile. So, okay. So we got that attached to it. It's looking good so far. And then step 6 is to then loosen the screws on the focuser. Insert the zenith mirror into focuser, then tighten the screw. So let's go and find that focuser. So there's the focuser, and it's all nicely wrapped up in place here. And we will just unwrap that. There we go. And again, it says to loosen the screws on the focuser and then insert it into play. And so I believe this is the focuser. And so we need to take off this plastic piece there that is covering it for protection. And there's also then a plastic protector for this. And then it should go in this way, right into the focuser. So you can see it. It is going in this way. And we need to loosen those screws first. And so here's that piece, and you do need to unscrew this. Piece. And then it looks like that, and it goes into this piece here, and it will just go in, and you can turn it to screw it in. Actually, it doesn't screw in, you just tighten the screws on the sides. There we go. Well, I finally got it figured out correctly. So this cap comes off, and then this piece is inserted into this, and then you tighten the two screws there. And that is much easier. Finally got it right. Okay, only took a moment to figure that out for step 6. Now step 7, insert the eyepiece. And there are 2 of these. So let's check it out. And so here are the 2 eyepieces. They're wrapped together. One is a 10 millimeter, one is a 25. And so we'll just open those up. And they recommend that you start with the lower one, which is 25. And so we can easily figure those 2 out. And then we will simply insert it into place. And it clearly identifies this is the 10K, it says it's written on there. And then on this one, it says it is the 20, says 25 on there. So we can start with one of those. And it just simply goes right into that piece there. And we're good. And you can remove the cover, the dust cap in the front, and your installation is complete. So, not difficult at all, and it's looking really good. Cover here, just take off that little cap, and it's good. So, hopefully this assembly is not too difficult, and that you found this video helpful.